Welcome to today's video. Please take some time to subscribe and like and hit the notification button so that whenever we upload a new video you can be notified. Today we are going to do a one pot. It's a Mozambican dish, but I've put a little bit of my flavor to it in terms of preparation. So here we have a 5 liter pot and about 2 liters of coconut milk, and we make it fresh from the coconut, opening 2 coconuts and grating them and draining the milk with hot water. And now I am about to put peanut powder, and then afterwards, when they are all peanuts and coconut are cooked, we will put some grated cassava, and that will be the conclusion of our one pot. Here they call it shiginya di mandioca, which is the one pot of cassava. So stay tuned as we put in all the ingredients. All right, now we have added 2 cups of peanut powder, and I'm just gonna let it mix together, but the stove is also lit so that they can cook together. So I'm just gonna be stirring, and I'm not going to go far, as I've warned in previous videos that these two, coconut milk and individually or together, coconut milk and peanut powder in water, when you warm them, they kind of behaved like when you warm milk, they can really rise to a point of spilling. So you need to be very attentive while you're cooking them. But once you put other things in the pot, then it starts to settle. But only when it's them alone that you need to be nearby, stirring and reducing the fire as much as you can. So we're just gonna let it cook while I'm standing right here. As you can see, it is starting to boil and to spill. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put the cassava so that they can start boiling together. So here is my cassava. It's nicely grated. It's not how normal Mozambicans do it. They have a specific way that they cut, but as I say, we live in the budget-friendly world. All right, let me attend to the pot as I put the cassava inside. You can see there, you'll see that it will start to go down. All right, let me continue. Okay, now it's nicely mixed, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put a teaspoon of salt as it's simmering. You can actually season it however way you like, which is putting spices. But when it comes to these traditional dishes, I personally enjoy the taste of the coconuts and the pounded peanut. Like, I just like the natural taste, so I only put salt. But you can see it's very thick now that it has the cassava, and it's still gonna get more thicker because the peanuts, as they cook, like I previously said, they get thicker, but also the cassava, as it cooks, it's gonna get thicker, so it's gonna end up sort of like soft porridge in the end. But for now, it's still soft porridge, but it's gonna very much be close to pap once it's cooked. So let's continue. You want to keep stirring it because the peanuts like to stick to the bottom, and at the same time you also want to regulate your fire, that it's not so high that it burns it, but at the same time it's not so low, so that we want to see it bubbling still, even though at the moment it's not. But I just increased a little bit the fire, but you need to be careful with it. All right, our one pot, it is done, As you can see, it's very thick now. And if you leave it to the next day, it gets even thicker, which it will most likely stay to the next day because we have about 4 liters of it now. It's in a 4-liter pot. So now it's my favorite moment. I'm already salivating because it's the time of tasting it. And I'm telling you, this stuff is so good. And it sticks a bit to the bottom, but if you leave it in a pot after switching off, it will recover. So let's do the tasting. Here we go. Definitely delicious. You can feel that taste, cassava of them. And it becomes a little bit slimy because the cassava, when it cooks, it becomes a little bit slimy. So don't worry, it's all part of it becoming together. So this is it. Thank you so much. Please try it and tell us how it goes in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so you can be informed when we upload the next video. See you in the next video.